Have you got some milk, cheese and veggies in the fridge and maybe some stale bread lurking in the bread bin? Well, grab some herbs and spices because we're going to make a delicious bake for tonight's dinner. So for my rosemary crouton cheesy vegetable bake, I've raided the fridge and the cupboards for leftovers. So I've chopped up some leeks, some swede, some potato and some carrots. Grabbed some stale bread from the bread bin. Got salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic and some flour, some butter, and I've grated up some mature cheese. And then I've got some olive oil, milk and some rosemary sprigs. So first of all, we're going to start making the croutons that are going to go on top of our vegetable bake. I've got 6 slices of stale bread that I'm going to cut into triangles. So we want our croutons to be nice and crisp so that they don't go soggy on the top of our bake. So we're going to bake them in the oven on a greased baking tray for about 8 minutes. They're not going to go brown, but they're just going to crisp up. So in this pan, I've got some boiling water and I'm going to add our carrots, swede, and potato. And we'll just leave those to soften up for a few minutes. And now we can sweat our leeks in some butter, some garlic, and I've got my leeks over a low heat because I want them to sweat down rather than brown. So I'm going to transfer them to a bowl and we can use the same pan to make our sauce. So to make a white sauce, you could spend ages melting the butter and the flour together and then slowly adding the milk, but I like to make it a much simpler way. Just throw the milk and the flour and the butter into the pan at the same time and heat gently for a perfect lump-free sauce. Now that my sauce is starting to thicken, I can add some cheese, salt and pepper. Sauce is ready, vegetables are tender, so I'll drain these and then it's time to put it all together. First, into my greased casserole dish, I'm adding the leeks. Spread those out. And now our boiled veggies. And remember, I've used carrots and potatoes and swedes, but you can use any combination of veggies you've got left in the fridge. It's great for using them up before they go off. And now that gorgeous cheese sauce. How good does that look? And now we'll top with our croutons. Now we'll scatter on another generous helping of cheese. Add a few rosemary sprigs for extra flavour. And then finish with a glug of olive oil. Now we'll bake this in the oven for just 10 minutes at 180 until it's bubbling on top.